Hi, today's video is what is privilege escalation? If you're not sure what privilege is in the context of cybersecurity, you need to understand that. I've done a video on that. You'll find a link in the description below. So we're going to assume that you know what privilege is. And privilege very basically is the ability to do certain things, and you could have different levels of privilege on a system. So let's think of a system with two basic privileges, administrative privilege and just general privilege. And the administrator can do things like upload new applications and install new applications, and a user can't. Well, there are times when you might say that you want to allow a user to do that actually it's an appropriate thing, and if they are the right type of user, that you're going to let them do that for a short time. So Linux has something called sudo, S-U-D-O, which is used to allow a user to upgrade their privilege to a different level for certain things. So to do something like install new applications. And that's a very useful thing because it means you don't have to give too many people full administrative privileges, and also that you don't need to log in and out all the time. But imagine you're an attacker. If you're an attacker and you manage to get hold of those privileges, i.e. to escalate your privilege from existing to a higher level of privilege, then you can do bad things. And that's what privilege escalation is. And so the problem is, as I said before, there are times you actually want to allow this to happen. You might say, well, generally a mail program, an email sending program, shouldn't be doing anything with passwords, but from time to time you might want to allow it to change the password for a particular user, to update it. That makes a lot of sense. But let's say an attacker manages to get into that and finds a way to use that privilege escalation capability to do other bad things. Maybe they can install other applications, malicious applications, they shouldn't be able to do, because that privilege allows the same level. So it's something that generally you want to control very, very carefully, privilege escalation. It's something that attackers are often looking to do to escalate their privilege. So controls about that and levels of administrative privileges and how you think about capabilities within administrative privilege are really important to understand and think about. Whenever you allow a program or a user to escalate their privilege for whatever reason, always think about what damage that could do if an attacker was able to access it, and what you can do to mitigate that. So that is what privilege escalation is. I hope that's useful. Please subscribe to the channel. If you've got questions about this or any other topic, please put a comment in on the channel. I'll do what I can to help. Thanks.